Okay, so you said that this piece is your favorite piece this year. Can you tell us about why you chose this artist and what you did to create this piece?
Yes, I can. This is Lightning Hopkins, or like I like to call him, Ed Lightning Hopkins. And it's my favorite piece because Lightning Hopkins was a great blues musician from Houston, Texas. In fact, he was from the Third Ward, Houston, Texas. And Lightning Hopkins doesn't get a lot of respect in the blues world. Actually, I take that back. He gets a lot of respect in the blues world. He doesn't get very much respect in Houston because, well, you're only so much in your own hometown, right? So I wanted to play tribute to Lightning Hopkins in this painting by putting him in a situation like you might see him today. So I love his song "Mojo Hand." It's one of his famous songs, so I put that up there. And then I also had him in his pork pie hat, like the one I'm wearing right now. And he always wore these sort of mock turtlenecks, so I clothed him in that. And of course, this is a Day of the Dead piece, so that's why he looks that way. He's smoking, yeah. He always had a trademark cigarette in his mouth. And just to let you kids know, don't smoke, okay? And the colors are all sort of bright and kind of Mexican style colors. And so that's how the piece all comes together. It's my favorite piece.
All right, great. Okay. So tell us about how you started creating this type of artwork.
Well, this is La Tammy Wynette, and I created her because I love her music, and Day of the Dead Rock Stars is really just a catch-all for everything. It's jazz, country, like Tammy Wynette, and blues, and everything in between, and I love all types of music, so there's so many people that have influenced me growing up that I wanted to pay some sort of tribute to them. And the way the whole thing started was I used to have a Day of the Dead party every year at my house in my backyard. And every year I would, have all these decorations, so on and so forth. And one year I wanted to do some sort of an altar, something commemorating somebody, but I didn't want to do one of my relatives or anything like that. I didn't want to get so personal with it, I wanted to have fun with it. And that same year, Joey Ramone died from the Ramones, and I love the Ramones, and they had a big impact on me when I was growing up. And when Joey died, I wanted to do something that sort of commemorated his life, and so I did this painting, and I loved it. And then I thought, wow, that's sort of like a Day of the Dead rock star kind of thing. And the next year I did someone else, and the year after that I did someone else, until finally I decided I wanted to have a show doing these type of things.
Great. Good? Okay, so what different types of materials do you use for your artwork?
Well, mainly I use canvas, and on top of the canvas I may silkscreen on top of it, paint on top of it, of course, and sometimes I'll use materials like this. This is wood. I found this piece of wood in a thrift store, and it was really pretty beat up, and so I decided this might be something kind of cool to paint on, and so I took it home and I distressed it. Oh, I'm sorry, I distressed it.
Is that going to
Sorry.
catch on the
Yeah,
audio?
no, we'll just read it.
Bonk.
And
Yeah.
Hannah, I kind of want you to interact with the painting too. As he's describing it, be like, oh,
Okay.
like kind of not
Look
touch
at it more.
but like act
Just
like,
look at it more.
yeah, look at it more.
Okay.
and act more enthused.
Okay.
We're very enthused. But
Okay.
act more enthused. All right.
So what are some of the different types of materials you use to create your artwork?
Well, mainly I use canvas, but a lot of times I'll try to step out of that and use materials like wood. And this is a piece of wood I found at a junk store, actually, and it was I needed to distress it, and I wanted to clean it up, so on and so forth. So I cleaned it up, I distressed it, I did everything I could, and then I realized that it kind of looked exactly like it was when I bought it. So yeah, it's just something different, you know. There's a rustic feel to using different types of materials, and the screen printing process lets me put ink on almost any kind of surface, and that's why I like doing this. Don't step on anything.
Are you ready?
Yeah.
Okay. So what do you like about having your art shown here at Cactus Music?
Well, I really like the space because it just fits. I mean, there's all this music around, there's all of these albums, you know, it works. There's all this great space, and I think a lot of the fans that come to Cactus and the Record Ranch, they can appreciate a lot of the artists that I do because they're music lovers themselves.
Okay.
I like that.
Like
Let's
it?
just do it one more time.
Okay.
Just,
Okay. Was the stepping, the
y'all
bridesmaid
were-
steps
y'all were-
good?
Y'all were stepping good.
We're good like that.
Y'all are obviously Facebook friends.
Yay!
All right.
So what do you like about having your art shown here at Cactus Music?
Well, it fits. It's a good fit. Everything that I do is music related, and it's got all this great music in this space and all these great walls, these great white walls, and it's a good fit. And all the fans that come to Cactus are music lovers, and they can appreciate the artwork and appreciate the artists that I paint, and so that's why I do it here.
All right.
And we're gonna do it one more time because I was a little bit bumpy with zoom in. Yeah, the
Okay.
zoom button,
Yeah.
I kept like my
Yep.
fingers skipped a little bit. Sorry. Don't hate me.
This is that's all right. This is one of those things that you can't edit, right? It's a
Yeah, it's gonna be a
straight,
straight shot.
Straight shot.
right?
Okay.
And y'all are friends again.
We're very much friends. By the end of this, we're going to be texting each other all the time.
Yeah, y'all are gonna be like,
Oh my gosh, she has my name tattooed on her. Dude, that's awesome.
very
It says Carlos question mark. She doesn't know my last name. I do.
my starting point. Okay, I'm ready.
Okay. So what do you like about having your art shown here at Cactus Music?
Well,
Let's do it again. Also, Hannah stepped up frame.
Okay, sorry.
I keep doing the
Hey, I messed it up. I messed it up
Well, the climate is your
first. Stop
way.
thinking of it.
I know, I keep doing that. Sorry.
Now y'all are getting too friendly now.
Okay. we're gonna-
Okay, ready?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
And stay close together when you walk.
Okay.
Okay, cool. Ready? Okay. So what do you like about having your art shown here at Cactus Music?
I really love the space. The space makes sense because, well, there's all this great music in here. And, I mean, the artwork works in this space because of all of the artists that I'm painting. And all of these albums and all of the fans that come to Cactus Music. I mean, they love and can appreciate all of the artists that I've been painting.
Great. We're here today at the Day of the Dead Rock Stars art exhibit with the artist Carlos Hernandez. How you doing today?
How you doing, Hannah?
Good, thank
Everything
you.
good?
Doing good. It's wonderful to
Hello.
be here.
We're going to do it again because you didn't lean the microphone into him at all when you just kind of held it.
Okay.
Go ahead.
We're here today at the Day of the Dead Rock Stars exhibit with the artist Carlos Hernandez. How you doing today?
I'm doing good, Hannah.
Great. We're glad to be here.
Thank you.
We're going to do it one more time because Carlos, you were shaking, you were doing this,
Oh,
and that's shown on the video.
yeah,
So
sorry.
Stand still. That's cool.
Stand
Sorry.
still.
Yeah,
Got it.
that's cool. I know Hannah makes you nervous and all.
No, it's fine.
He's afraid I'm going to bite.
It's
She does
the
bite.
mermaid hair
It's
starting
the
to
mermaid
sing.
There
Yeah.
you go. There you go.
I worked so hard on it today and the wind messed it
Yeah.
up. That's what I get for going outside.
We're ready.
We're here today at the Day of the Dead Rock Stars art exhibit with the artist Carlos Hernandez. How you doing today, Carlos?
Hi, Hannah. How are you?
I'm doing good.
Good.
We're so glad to be here. The art's wonderful.
Thanks.